I've noticed it since he was like 3. When a beautiful woman would walk by, he would do this. And then he would turn back and he would smile at me. And then he'd get shy if they noticed. A lot of women would notice and they'd say hi, and he would get all shy and stuff, and he won't do that with guys. So it's just funny to see that they like what they like. They are who they are. I don't know if that makes any sense what I'm saying, but they just, whereas Mila, it's taken Mila until this year to really even think a boy is cute, because she's just not into that. She's not into it. Like, and she plays with the boys are like her best friends. So, but I've noticed a flip. I've noticed a change in that this year. So it took her longer than it took Riker. But apparently my husband was like that. I don't know. They're their own people, yeah. Completely different, except, yes, they're so different. And I don't know about Gia. Gia just seems to be Gia. She's just happy-go-lucky. I don't know. She's just who she is. But yeah, it's been interesting because it's all been his own thing. Just who he is. So we are really diligent on like limiting what he can see on YouTube and stuff. And he had kids YouTube, but then kids YouTube could get weird because people put weird things on it. We went to Mila's cheer, and there were a bunch of girls, and obviously because of cheerleading, there are some boys, but not barely any. And he's just like big eyes the whole time. Like he was more than happy to be there. I mean, it's just funny. How? I told my husband, you better get your son. Like, I think there can be a double standard with that, because for me, I'm wanting him to tame down, but because it's Drake's son, my husband's son, he's like, that's my boy. But I know if the roles were reversed and it was one of my daughters being like that, he would be like, excuse me, eyes in your head. Do we need to leave? Like he wouldn't be okay with it if it was our girls. So I have to like tell him that. I'm like, you have to put it into perspective that either way, they're young. They don't need, like, I get it's normal. But I had explained it to my daughter because my daughter had her first kiss. And I didn't know about it, and I found out about it later. And I had to sit her down and talk with her. And I didn't want her to think it was wrong, because it's not. It's not wrong. And I don't want her to have a weird thing with intimacy one day, because I had some issues because we are Christian, but I was raised in a very Christian household where like intimacy was pushed, like purity culture and all that stuff. So I'm very careful with even this. I was very careful with how I explained it to her because I don't want her to feel bad or guilty, because it was just like a little kiss. But I said, you want to drive a car one day, and there's nothing wrong with driving a car, but right now you can't drive a car. You're not ready to drive a car. This is the same thing. There's nothing wrong with it. You can do it one day, but you can't do it right now. So when I put it into perspective like that, she's like, oh, okay. So when can I? And I said, probably around the time you can drive a car. Like, then we will tackle those things, but we're getting there too early. Kids are funny. It's not just my kids, because her other friends are kissing boys. I just don't, And it's like a peck. I get it. But like, I don't want her doing that at 6. So that was a conversation we had. Jesus help me with my children. Lord help me when Gia is a 6-year-old, because that girl is, he may be that way. I've noticed some boys are and some boys aren't. So it's funny that my son is. I think I'm going to wear a sweater with these like little leather pants. Let me see if my mom's here. She just tried to call. I probably got to get off. She's not here. I'm wearing these like leathery pants. I'm trying to decide. My closet's a mess, so just ignore that. This won't stand up. I love it too, but sometimes I don't like the way it can look from the front with leather pants, because it looks different from the side than it can from the front because of how they are. Where did I get these pants? No, I can't remember. Zara. I got them from Zara. And then I have these like these. So I thought I'd wear boots, black. Holy Christmas present. Okay. Black boots, which are not here, they're downstairs. But so I was thinking like a sweater. I don't know. A long sweater, something. This is cute. Like a heavy sweater. Be respectful. Let's see the back. I think this could be really cute because it's a chunky sweater. And this is one of the days I can get away with it. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. It's kind of cute. What do y'all think? And then I have like high-heeled boots that I'm gonna wear with it. The mom of this kid is actually from Miami, and she dresses so stinking cute. So I'm like overthinking my outfit because